Hi, welcome. My name is Pieter de Rooij, working at Academy for Leisure, NHCV, Breda, University of Applied Sciences, and I made this range of clips around CRM in the performing arts. And this is about CRM implementation. You can see here an overview of the other clips. I made I showed this slide earlier in one of the earlier clips about CRM in action. So you can see sources of customer information, customer details and customer knowledge itself, customer segments, communication campaign management, channels, experiences. That is what CRM is about. But how is CRM implemented? That's a different question. And that's what I will try to answer in this clip. Based on several theoretical models in the book of mine and Rooij and Van Leeuwen, we made a 5-step procedure. We will discuss this 5-step procedure in this clip. And we will start with the current situation, because when you start implementing CRM, it's important to have a good idea of the current situation, and especially about what is the need for this customer orientation, or what is the need for this customer centricity. What are our problems? What is the pain? And you see here a list of items which are related to, well, maybe the pain you feel as an organization related to low customer retention rates, decreasing rates, insufficient business processes, etc., etc. What's more important in this description of the current situation is that you understand the current situation about, for example, your customer knowledge, and about the existing situation about your ICT systems. It's important to describe that in order to know where you are and the steps you need to take. I made a quick scan for this purpose related to 7 areas, as you can see, and the quick scan consists of about 120 questions. I have an example, and this is about the strategy. So there is a list of questions. When organizations answer this whole list of questions, they will get an overview where they are now. And it's also an interesting point for discussion between staff members, because everyone will have or could have different ideas about the position where the organization is now. Second step is to think about goals. What actually do you want to reach in terms of customer centricity and in terms of audience development? So in terms of customer centricity, what is actually what you want to reach in terms of differentiation of communication? Do you really want to go to one-to-one communication, or is that a step too far? And what about differentiating of customer value to your customers? To what extent do you want to differentiate, and what exactly do you want to do? So it's important to think about that. And also in terms of audience development, about these commercial goals and balancing with the other audience development goals, such as inclusion. That's the second step. The third step is making the bridge between your current situation and your goals. And I try to visualize this in this spider plot. And you can visualize all these differences about these 7 items, and it helps you select specific, concrete CRM projects. And here is an example about these specific CRM projects. And this is just an example. So you could focus on creating a community for your core audiences. You could take a look at your loyalty program. You could think about introducing a pre-mail or a post-mail. You could take a look at your pricing policy, try to improve customer knowledge, etc., etc. It all depends on your specific situation. And the situational analysis, the quick scan, and your goals help you in selecting these CRM projects which are valid for you. This is an example from Monique van Son, Stad Schouwburg Haarlem Philharmonie, how she makes use of plateau planning. Because in many ways you have this ideal situation, this is hard to reach in 1 year. So there is this long-term planning. And this is an example how Stad Schouwburg, Haarlem and Fuller Harmonie have been implementing CRM in recent years. The fourth step is about the performance assessment and the business case. It's important to evaluate the implementation of CRM and to see the progress. And the progress can be in terms of customer retention rates, turnover, maybe cost reduction, and many more. But it's important to select some of these performance indicators and to measure the indicator before you start implementing CRM and after you have implemented CRM. And it's highly important to communicate these results internally to your colleagues. What you also saw is that change management is really important with the implementation of CRM, because actually you're trying to change your organization from a product-focused organization to a customer-oriented or customer-centric organization. You see quite some items which are relevant to do this. So it's about the urgency, showing the pain, set clear goals. Commitment of management team is really crucial. If there is no commitment, it is really hard to have this change, because I see CRM not as a marketing strategy per se, but I rather see CRM as a business strategy, and that's where you need to have the commitment of your management team. So this success of change, in my opinion, depends on 5 factors: vision, importance, plan, means, competencies. When there is no vision, there will be confusion. When there is a lack of importance, there will be resistance. When there is no plan, there will be chaos. When there are no means, there will be frustration. And when there are no competencies, there will be fear. So all these, it's important to take care of all these elements. At the same time, quite some implementations of CRM, they do go wrong, or they take too much time. And there is a list of several reasons why things might go wrong. And it might have to do with management commitment, maybe because it is an IT-driven project. So CRM projects should be driven by management and maybe by marketing, but should certainly not be driven by ICT or ICT systems. You need ICT systems, but they should not be driven by ICT systems. I made several studies about the implementation of CRM in leisure companies, in Dutch leisure companies, and I made 4 groups. So you have these data searchers, organizations who actually don't have data, these database owners, so organizations who have databases, but do not really actually know how to use it because of several difficulties. There is this direct marketing driven approach where CRM is seen as a marketing approach, which is possible. So there are these direct marketing initiatives differentiating in communication. And there is this customer driven approach where customer centricity is in the DNA of the organization, where CRM is a business strategy and not a marketing strategy as in the direct marketing driven approach. This is the 6 clips CRM implementation. So you see an overview of all the other clips here. If you have questions about executive training, in-company training, research or consultancy, you can email me. All the best. Thank you.